In this video, we will discuss the proper technique to pray so that God, the universe, or energy, whatever you want to call it, opens all the doors of abundance for you and gives you all you ask for. People in general do not know how to pray appropriately, which leads us to feel that God does not listen to us because we do not receive what we ask for. The first thing you must comprehend is that the universe is regulated by precise spiritual principles that never fail. However, we must learn how to use them effectively in order for them to operate in our favor. You have been acting in accordance with these laws your entire life, but you may not have applied them appropriately. That's why I'm going to explain and teach you how to ask correctly today, and the universe will place everything at your feet. Everything we think, say, and feel becomes manifest. You get everything you say. But what happens when we ask for what we desire but don't get it? There are various aspects. I will describe them later. Please pay great attention to every word I say here, so that when you finish watching this video, you have all the information you need to create your dreams. Take these minutes for yourself. It is critical that you do. You, too, deserve a life full of blessings, accomplishments, and success. It's simply a matter of learning how to pray correctly so that God places the universe at your feet. Let's get started. When people offer positive affirmations yet utilize future tense terms, it is apparent that they do not obtain what they ask for. Let me give you an example. Today I will have a wonderful day. We must comprehend that we live in an endless now. Tomorrow will never arrive since today will be tomorrow. If you ask for the future, you are telling the universe that you want it in the future, and the future never comes. That is why it is critical to pray in the present tense at all times. Instead of saying, I will have, say, I have. For example, I'm having a fantastic day today. Even though you are in an unfavorable circumstance at the time, the correct method to change it is to talk in the present tense. Another example, thank you, Father, because you will give me everything I desire. And the you will give me never comes. Change it to, thank you, Father, because you give me everything I want every moment. Affirmations have a power in the cosmos that you can't even imagine. However, if we state them in the future tense, they will not come true because the future does not exist. People believe that God does not listen to them when they do not receive what they desire. You mentioned praying with your mouth. We are in constant prayer all day. That is why it is critical to pay close attention to everything you say, think, or feel. God grants you what you ask for if you ask in the proper way, which is to always ask in the present tense. Another mistake individuals do when asking is requesting and selecting the time they want to get it. Assume you decide to buy a new car. God will not give you what you want right now. In this instance, we are like spoiled children who become enraged when He does not give us what we want when we want it. It has happened to me as well. God, too, follows His laws, and I guarantee you that whatever we wish will arrive at the appropriate moment. That is correct. Now consider this. How many times have you created affirmations based on a video you watched, but nothing came true for you? I'll explain why it hasn't happened. Because you requested for it in the future tense, and then you finished asking and sat down waiting for it to fall from the sky. That is not how God works. Everything you desire is already prepared and waiting for you, but there is a law of vibration in the cosmos that is quite powerful. That is what you attract based on your vibration. Assume you requested something and kept checking the time to see when it will come. And of course, because it didn't arrive when you expected it to, you lost faith in it. That is a significant error that most people make. And believe me, I was one of them until I realized how the laws work and everything changed in my life. To begin with, when you want something, when the thought of something you want enters your mind, it has already been created for you, and it is waiting for you if you ask for it in the proper way so that it can be manifested to you. Everything exists in the quantum realm. It is all created for you, and when you have a desire for anything, it is because it is already ready to be handed to you. However, You must vibrate at the required frequency for it to appear. When you ask for something and then doubt that you will receive it, you change the vibration, and your desire travels away from you. Similar vibrations resonate together, whereas dissimilar vibrations separate. If you ask for something you want, you must first have faith that you will receive it, and then you must maintain that frequency. How will you go about it? Recognize that your want has already been generated in the cosmos and will appear in your life when you least expect it. Learn to trust the law since it exists and is precise. You must believe that you will receive it and allow God to arrange everything in perfect timing for you to do so. Faith, as St. Paul put it, is the assurance of things hoped for and the conviction of things unseen. Why are you concerned about receiving it? Because most people assume that they must first see something in order to believe it, yet the universe does not function that way. Learn to believe in order to see, and I assure you that God will place the cosmos at your feet, and you will be able to materialize anything you desire in your life, because whatever enters your mind becomes your world. Have faith that you will receive it and stay calm and at ease, knowing that your desire is already being fulfilled. Consider it like bread that needs to rise before being baked. It's the same idea. There is a perfect time for it to manifest. If you bake your bread without first allowing it to rise, it will not turn out properly. Another area where people fall short is believing that they can only gain based on what they can see with their eyes right now. Let me offer you an example. You want a lot of money, but your monthly salary from your job is set. So you're wondering how you can have a lot of money if your earnings are limited to that. People believe that they must play the lottery to be wealthy, regardless of how much they earn, and they adhere to the belief that this is the only way to be wealthy. Let me tell you, a lottery winner is often poorer than before and perhaps estranged from their relatives. For starters, they do not vibrate in an abundance of money. And as previously said, identical vibrations resonate together, whereas dissimilar vibrations separate. This will cause them to lose the money they desire rapidly. They vibrate in scarcity and feel that the lottery will save them. Similar vibrations attract similar vibrations. Thus, if you vibrate in scarcity, you will attract greater scarcity. Stop relying on the lottery to better your financial situation, since it will not happen. I tell you that if you learn to vibrate in richness, abundance will constantly pour into your life. It's because I live a life of abundance every day of my life. If you want financial independence, get rid of the victim mindset of perpetual scarcity and state and affirm that you are plentiful right now. Listen to me. Even if you don't have money right now, repeat to yourself as many times as you can during the day. I am abundant, and I guarantee that abundance will enter your life. People often question me, how can I claim to be wealthy when I open my wallet and find no money? Stop saying you don't have any money, since that is an affirmation as well. When you look at your empty wallet and say, I am abundant, but you don't actually believe it and are frightened about seeing your wallet empty, you are using the law of vibration, and your affirmations will not work because you sense scarcity in your heart. I'll tell it again. Pay close attention. Feel abundant, not merely affirm it with words. You must sincerely feel it, and God will bring you all the abundance you seek when you least expect it. In this situation, let me tell you about something that used to happen to me every day before I applied these laws appropriately. My financial condition was dire, and every dollar I pulled from my wallet caused me excruciating pain that you can't even understand. And you'll understand why I say we're always implementing global laws here. I was vibrating in scarcity when I felt the sorrow while spending my money on what I needed, when I felt that my money was running out. And of course, I was attracting more scarcity due to the law of vibration. Today, I pull every dime out of my wallet with joy and thankfulness. I'm continually blessing my money, and I'm having an odd yet great experience. My money never runs out when I use it. It appears to multiply in my wallet. Because I vibrate in perpetual wealth, I always have money. Pay close attention now. If you seek constant abundance, money will not fall from the sky, nor will you win the lottery. You could be wondering how it will come to me if I only have one source of income from my employment. I'll explain how it happened to me, and I know many individuals who have had similar experiences, which is why I believe the law of abundance operates in this manner. Even when I didn't have enough food, I began to decree and proclaim that I was bountiful. I stood firm in my belief that I was bountiful. And you know what? My job was in a horrible situation at the time, but I kept affirming that I was plentiful, and I didn't worry about the future because I knew my affirmations will come true at the right moment. My abundant bread was already in the oven. I had the conviction that St. Paul mentioned. Clients began to come to me from all over the place in only a few days. My economy continued to expand, and not only did I have more job, but doors of abundance began to open for me in other areas as well. God placed the entire cosmos at my feet. That is why I advise you to abandon the notion that only the money you earn from your job can enter your life. Listen, when you consistently declare yourself plentiful, miracles will come into your life. You could be offered a raise or a better position. God's channels are unlimited, and money will enter your life in unexpected ways since the laws never fail. So stop limiting yourself or assuming that wealth is exclusively for lottery winners, or even worse, that abundance is not for you. When you raise your frequency and change your vibration, the universe opens golden doors for you. Now consider this. All of the blessings that come into your life are not just for you. Learn to share them with your loved ones or whomever you choose. I can guarantee you that God appreciates it. Finally, always be grateful. Appreciation manifests miracles in your life. Everything for which you are grateful enhances your blessings. Wake up thanking God for a good day and expressing thankfulness for every situation you face. Miracles beyond your wildest dreams will begin to occur for you. Now, to sum everything up. 1. Always remember to affirm and decree in the present, always in the present. There should be no future tense words in that affirmation. It is critical that you change this. 2. Don't ask for something and then doubt its manifestation because you don't get it right away. Don't change your affirmation from when you asked. Please listen to me and have faith in the laws. They never fail. 3. Stop limiting yourself by believing that money is a constraint. Money and oxygen are the most abundant things in the world, and you should be abundant as well. 4. Have faith. Trust. This is the kind of faith Jesus was referring to when he stated, "Whatever you ask for in prayer, believe that you have received it, and it will be yours." In addition, he stated, "It is my Father's desire to give you the kingdom." 5. Share your good fortune. The abundance that enters your life is not just for you. Finally, be grateful for everything that happens to you every day. Remember, absolutely everything is within your grasp. All you have to do is pray correctly, and God will open golden doors for you. Don't just take my word for it. Test it for yourself. I sincerely wish to have assisted you with this video because you too deserve a fantastic life full with blessings, accomplishments, and success. Please remember to leave a like. It really assists us in reaching out to more people throughout the world. That brings us to the end of our tour into the intriguing world of the law of attraction. Thank you for taking the time to watch. Visit the link in the video description to obtain a highly strong old technique for attracting riches. Don't forget to subscribe as well.